What's up guys, Mr. Bazy here, and today we're going to be talking about the Xbox Elite controller that just got announced at E3. I'm just going to really quick, right off the bat, say it comes in at 150 bucks, you can see right there, before tax. And here are some of the things that you get with this. It's basically a copycat of a Scuf, but at the same time it's not, because the design is a bit different. So you can see it does come with removable thumbsticks. You can interchange the thumbsticks, two normal ones, two longer concave ones, and two slightly longer domed sticks. So it comes with essentially 4 extra analogs for you to choose from. It comes with a separate D-pad, so you can change it back if you don't like the circular one, which I believe the circular one's kind of for fighting, but either way you can change it out. And it comes with 4 paddles, okay, all of which are removable, customizable, whatever you want. Also comes with a freaking case, okay, and apparently I didn't see this before, but it comes with a braided cable, which I think is very, that's very good. I'm glad that it comes with that. It's nice to have a little, sturdy accessories like that. So it does come in at $150, and I'm going to let you look at the controller in this 360 degree thing here for a little bit as I talk about the Scuf one, okay? So Scuf actually came out with a competitive alternate to this, essentially. I don't know how long it's been in development, but I just recently learned about it. So essentially, they're not taking this one lying down, okay? Scuf basically comes out with the Scuf Infinity One, is what they're calling it. Same thing, up to 4 paddles on the back, removable thumbsticks with various sizes and everything. And I'm pretty sure Scuf has that one, in the bag, because they do have a lot more choices in terms of sizes, as well as types and even colors, which is cool. And of course remappability, pretty much everything that's been there from the beginning, roughly. So it's basically the same controller. You get a few extra things like that Scuf has, like durability, like the gold on the circuitry to make it make the actuation a bit more reliable, to make it more durable, last longer, and lubrication within the analogs to make them a bit smoother. But that's the thing here. All of these things come in, basically this controller is priced at $120. Not the Xbox Elite, but the Scuf Infinity One, as they're calling it. It's priced at $120, but you more than likely are not going to be getting everything that you're getting here. That's the problem here. But either way, this is great for the consumer market. I want to state that, because this is amazing regardless. Because if the Xbox Elite controller will deliver on everything that's needed and desired in a competitive controller, then the Scuf Infinity One's going to have a hard way to go. Because let me just go over it really quick. Let me go back down here to what's included here. Okay, so this is everything that literally comes with the controller at $150. Now, like I said before, it comes with remap. You want remap on a Scuf controller, that's going to cost you about $30. So that's automatically bringing it up to the price of what this controller is, okay? You don't get 4, analogs, okay? More than likely, you're going to have to choose between them, and then if you want any extras, you're going to have to buy them separately, each one probably costing you around $5. So all of these right here, this is all included. That's about $20. Okay, let's be generous. Let's say it's $15. All right, so that's included. Well, I don't think you can remove the D-pad, so let's just exclude that. Comes with 2 paddles to by default on the Scuf Infinity One. This comes with 4. That's another probably $10 to $12 value right there, maybe even $14. I don't know. So you're going to be running close to $200 if you go with the Scuf Infinity One and you want to configure it and get everything that this comes with right out of the box. And again, I'm not saying this to be negative towards Scuf, because this is great. If this thing proves to be quite the competitor, then we could very well see a price drop in the Scuf Infinity One, or we could see basically some more things included with the controller, like maybe you get some extra analog sticks, or maybe they throw in those extra 2 paddles on the back right off the bat, okay? Because if you have 4 paddles, you don't really need remappability. You just don't, because 4 paddles, 4 buttons, unless you think you're going to get confused, I suppose. But so that's my point here. Is it's really it's really a good thing that the Xbox Elite has come to market. It's going to be available October 2015. The Scuf Infinity One is actually going to be in the Q3 of 2015, so it's going to be coming out sooner than the Xbox One Elite. But again, it's a good thing. Whenever these companies have pissing matches here, the consumer always wins. They're throwing the accessories at you, and they're throwing the new technologies, or we have this, we have that. This is why you should go with us because of this technology. It always works for the consumer, because they're going to be battling it out to win the consumer's heart, and by doing that, they're just going to come out with a better product. So what it really comes down to with the Scuf Infinity One is, if you're going to configure it exactly the same as the Xbox Elite controller, again, it's going to run you about $200, maybe even $220. I don't necessarily know. Okay, I'm giving rough estimates of price points. But the point is, you know, is it really worth it? Because at that point, you're not really paying for the accessories. You're paying for, you know, some of the things that Scuf offers, like the gold on the circuitry. Again, like I said before, the gold on the circuitry for better actuation, more reliability, the lubrication within the analogs. Is that really worth $50 to $70, or, you know, roughly? Is it worth it? And I just don't think so. I don't necessarily think so. And I think that the appropriate response from Scuf would more than likely to either include more things, you know, by default, or to drop the price. Okay, more than likely they're going to include more things by default, so that, you know, you're at $120. That's the base price. When you start configuring it, you don't have to add as many things, which in turn would make it a bit more appropriate, like you know, more along the line with the Xbox Elite controller, or at least very close enough to the point where it's like, okay, well, I'll just go with the Scuf because, you know, even if the Scuf is $10 to $15 more, I'm going to go with the Scuf because that essentially I'm getting a slightly higher quality controller on the inside, you know, in terms of the actual build of the controller and the circuitry and the board inside there, as well as the outer construction, as well as some of their patented stuff like their Scuf, you know, rubberized grips. If you're into that, you know, this also looks like it has some sort of grips as well. So either way, this is great for the consumer market. That's why I made this video, because I wanted to really delve into why this thing is great. Like, a lot of people are a bit mad or a bit shocked that this is coming out, because it's like, well, Scuf already did this, you know what I mean? Why are you making another controller that basically is exactly the same as a Scuf? One is, you know, for them, they want in on the market, because this is a big market, you know, competitively sound controllers, huge market, guys. But, you know, also, you know, in terms of when the consumer, if you're talking to a consumer, you should be really happy, because no matter how the pissing contest ends, the consumer always wins with a great product, because both of the companies are trying to duke it out to make something good enough that it will interest the customer and really bring them to their side. So either way, guys, I'm not knocking either controller. Both of these controllers, I'm sure, are going to be fantastic. You know, I've seen controllers try to do this in the past. One of the biggest ones that comes to mind in the recent past was the Mad Catz MLG controller. They tried to do this whole massive configurability thing with removable analogs and removable D-pad and everything. To be perfectly honest, it just didn't work out that great. It wasn't the best controller. This is I think much more convenient. It's made by Microsoft, so you can really count on this thing being very compatible, working really well, not really disconnecting, which is a big problem with the Mad Catz one back in the day. And, you know, I think when it comes to design, you know, it's Microsoft. They know their controller. You know, they're probably going to make it extremely good. I mean, it's basically the same controller, but just a bit more customization, just like a Scuf. But that's one thing that's really good, guys. You know, it's good that it's Microsoft. It's good that it's not some third-party company again, because they know what they're doing. They know their controller. So with that being said, let me know, guys, in the comments, what would you go with? Would you go with the Xbox Elite controller, or would you go with the Scuf Infinity One? Because again, Scuf is a great company, very durable controllers. Again, the innards of their product are very high quality. Again, it just comes down to that. You know, is it really worth the extra $50 to $70 that you may be paying if you're going to configure it exactly like a Scuf Elite? Well, give it the same features that a Scuf Elite has right out of the box for $150. So let me know which one you'd go with and why, and also let me know, do you think that that the Scuf controller, okay, I didn't really touch on this, but do you think the Scuf Infinity One will actually come with all those things? Because if it comes with 4 paddles, and if it comes with a bunch of different analogs that you can interchange at a moment's notice, and it comes with remappability, the Scuf Elite's going to have a hard way to go, because if it all, you know, comes in the package at $120, which I don't personally think it will, but if, you know, I want to hear your opinions. If you think it'll come in at $120 with all of that stuff, the Scuf Elite is more than likely already obsolete. So let me know what you're thinking in the comments down below. Rate the video what you think it deserved, and if you'd like to become a Sage in training, make sure you subscribe today. This has been Mr. Basie, your favorite Sage, and as always, I'll see you in the next video.